morning, everyone. I'm heading to the DMV. My license expires and I'm going to be out of the country. So I was just going to renew this online, but I was like, no, like, I have not been able to get into a club before and join my friends because of my ID. They're always like, this doesn't look like you. It's really frustrating. And like my younger brother, they won't card him, but they'll card me. And I'm like, what is this? What is this? It's ridiculous. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna renew it. I should have had breakfast. I'm starving. Even if I hadn't renewed my driver's license right now while in the States, things could be done. I could do that online, and it would just be a pain. Same with your passport. You can get these problems solved while you're overseas, but oh my goodness, it sure is a lot easier and way less stress if you get it done in your own country. Save yourself a headache and hassle and the stress. Figure out where you're gonna go, figure out what documentations you need. I'm actually going to be doing some research. The last time I went to Europe, I don't think I brought my birth certificate. Some people are saying that, yeah, you need to bring your birth certificate. I don't remember having to have done that the last time I was in Europe, but that's something that I am going to do my research on. Lovely. Getting to drive through White Center. Classy town. Well, I am all finished, and those freaking... Okay, here's one more piece of advice. Don't even bother about trying to get a fantastic, glamour, beautiful driver's license picture. I took pride in my old one because yeah, I did look good. I like timed it so well. I had my jewelry showing and I had some makeup. I liked it, and I looked really good, and pretty much all my friends were like, oh my god, your picture is so amazing. I was like, thank you, I worked hard on that. This one not so much. It was hilarious. I think everyone's just been having a fucking off morning because everyone in front of me was like, everyone in front of me were like, oh my god, I hate my picture. And the guy's like, here you go, next. And it's like, oh god. Okay, see, look at myself right now. This would be a good shot, but did I get it? No. Oh god. I need to figure out what to do with my bangs. I think I'm going to side sweep them. They're getting long enough to do that again because I'm just, okay, I figured it out. The camera is like down here, kind of like how I'm talking to you right now. The camera is a bit lower, and so I'm talking to you, and so you're seeing this chin thing going on, and so that's exactly what the camera does at the DMV. It's down here, and they're like, okay, smile, and it's like, and I was like, no, I know what I'm doing here, but it's like, how can you hide this? You can't. So, and even if you like frown, or just, you're just not gonna escape the chin. I was gonna go out and do some more stuff, but I'm tired. There you have it. I don't know what to tell you, man. There you have it. Boy, do I feel so much better. My face is just, it feels amazing. My contacts are out. Ugh. I had not originally planned to do a voiceover, but going over the video after I filmed it, you can't hear me. I don't know why. I don't know. So a voiceover it is. So, this video is about the documents that you must take with you when traveling abroad. The top 3 are a passport, your valid ID, and a visa. The visa is marked with an asterisk, meaning I will get back to that in a little bit. First of all, as you can see, I wrote, make sure neither expire while abroad. This is very, very important. This is also why I was at the DMV this morning, because my driver's license expires on my birthday this year, which is in December, and as many of you know, that is right in the middle of my trip. It's just a lot easier to get things done when you're home, stateside, and it is so stressful and a really big headache to have any of these expire while you're abroad and somewhere that is not home. So save yourself that headache and just make sure that what you need has not expired before you leave. Also bring with you your itinerary, your student ID so you can relish in the wonderful student discount life, hostel cards, any hostel cards that you might have. There are hostels. You will find out when, say, you're trying to book a room in a hostel, they will tell you if they are part of a chain of hostels that requires a membership card. So you will need to bring any of those that you might purchase to stay in the hostels. And then, of course, any rail passes. Like, I invested in an Oyster card, and of course, I need to bring that over with me if I want to ride the tube and not have to buy one again when I get to Heathrow. Let's go back to the visa real quick. A visa, if you are traveling to Western Europe, us American citizens as well as our neighbors up in Canada, we do not need a visa to stay in most Western European countries. You can go on to any country's government website and they will tell you what you need. If you need a visa, pretty much going off, they will ask you some questions, figure out how long you're going to stay, and they will tell you if a visa is required or not. Like, I do know in Russia for sure we need to have a visa. So for the most part, there is the top two, the passport and the ID, and depending on where you're going, you will need the third, which is a visa as well. And as you can see by my all caps, make copies. Oh my goodness, you guys, make copies. Make copies of your passport, your ID, your visa. I also make copies of my itinerary, my student ID, and any and all of my debit and credit cards. Email them to yourself. Give a copy to someone you trust. Every time I've gone abroad, I always give I give two copies actually to my dad. One he keeps in his office at home, and then the other he puts in our family's safety deposit box. So that helps. That helps a lot. If the unthinkable happens and you lose or your passport gets stolen or anything gets stolen, it's still quite a bit of a headache to get all of that taken care of in another country, but because you have backups, you have those copies, you are saving yourself quite a bit of time. And then just a little quick extra for my fellow US residents, we can go to Canada or Mexico with an enhanced driver's license. But if you have a passport right now and it's time for you to get to renew your license, I wouldn't bother with the enhanced. It's $70 and you can only take it to Canada or Mexico. But if you don't travel abroad very often, but you do like to go to Canada and Mexico, an enhanced driver's license might be something you'd want to look into. Alright, you guys, that's it. I've talked to y'all quite enough. I'm sure your brain's a bit on an overload, so thank you again for watching another travel video. I want you all to be safe and have fun and go travel and be well.